Perfect. Perfect. Right, I'm here with the man himself. One of my favourite trainers, actually, if not the favourite. Buddy, Hall of Famer, McGirt.
How you doing, October? How's everything?
All the better for seeing you. A man that I'm seeing more on the British shores than over where he lives.
Well, I love it. The UK is nice. It's been nice for me. The people are nice. Fighters are. So, I can't complain. I love it here.
And we love you too. But let's get down to it. You know what? We'll start about what fighter have you got on this card? Because forgive my ignorance, I didn't even know you had a fighter on this card.
Chyna McGirt. And as you know, I was supposed to be in London.
We're going to touch on that.
Okay.
I'm saving the best till last.
Okay. So when they postponed the other fight, Khalil's dad said, "You're not leaving. I'm holding you hostage." So here I am.
To be fair, if he was my trainer, I'd hold you hostage as well, so it's understandable. Talk to us a little bit about this fighter and how he's, you're getting all these British fighters in your camp, so talk to us about this one.
This kid's a young prospect. He has all the tools. I really like him, you know what I mean? We still got a lot of work to do, but down the road, he's going to be a world champion.
And what weight is he campaigning at?
140, I believe.
Okay. And that is a very good division for him to be in.
Yes, definitely.
So when you say that he's got potential and you believe that he'll be a world champion, talk to me a little bit about his style. What can we expect from him on Saturday night? Who's making you laugh?
He's a very good boxer. But what I love about him the most is that he listens. He listens, and then that's something that it's very hard to find is a guy that listens. No matter what you tell him, he listens.
Yeah, because not everybody likes to listen. I'm going to move through your camp. So I'm going to go with Callum Smith. Because obviously you've still got Callum Smith,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So talk to me about the fight with him and Artur Beterbiev, because all of this kind of links into the light heavyweight division.
Listen, we everyone's talking about Beterbiev's age, and I'm a believer you get better with age, and smarter. So I'm not looking at that. We know what we have to do to defeat him, and we just got to work on it and be ready.
Artur Beterbiev, I am a massive fan of his, always have been. It's a style of fighting that he's got. Very, very good on the inside, able to close that range down nicely. We know Callum can go toe-to-toe on the inside, but he's got some really good long levers. Talk to us about the advantages and disadvantages for both of those fighters.
Well, it's funny, Callum does have the reach and box, but inside is his thing. That's his thing, and I think that's where the fight's going to take place, inside. So it's going to be a shootout at the OK Corral.
Is it still scheduled for January? Is it still?
January 13th, I believe.
Moving on from that, because I have seen Bob Arum, who's obviously in charge of Mr. Artur Beterbiev, saying that he'd be open. He'd welcome a fight with Artur Beterbiev and the winner of Buatsi, Azeez. I mean, your thoughts on that, and then we're going to move over to Azeez in a bit.
Well, Beterbiev has a date on January 13th. So.
I got grilled. I posted it, and they were like, hold on a minute. He's got to fight Smith first. Calm down.
Right.
But ideas, you've got a horizon. You look at fights and think, yeah, I'd like that.
Well, listen. In all honesty, Callum's going to be champ.
Okay.
He's going to win that title.
So then what happens when he's got to fight Azeez?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Because you could be in a very, very funny predicament.
Yes, but right now I'm not. I'm just focusing on what's in front of us right now. That we look at that down the road.
And I appreciate that. That is one question that I've stopped asking the fighters, but I will ask the trainers, because I get it. The fighters are, right. I won't do that because in hindsight it looks a little bit disrespectful.
Right. No, I understand.
But yeah,
I understand 100%.
All right then. So this week, I'm getting ready. I've booked my hotel. I've paid out my money, non-refundable hotel fee, may I add. Looking forward to this fight. I can't call it. They've both got really good attributes. I think the fact that they might not gel well made the fight much more exciting because it's completely different styles.
Right, exactly.
And then I'm like, okay, I post up. The YouTube gloves are off. I'm thinking, this is a little bit mind games. And then all of a sudden, Dan Azeez, back injury, postponement.
Well, Monday, in the gym Monday, he kept saying his back was bothering him. He goes, I'm going to go get it checked out. And then I didn't hear from him. I'm like, okay, it's not a good sign. I mean, and then they finally called me and said that he can't fight. I mean, that's how I found out. I mean, there's no, like he got injured. I went with him to the doctor. No, Monday after training, he said, look, buddy, my back is bothering me. I'm going to go get it checked out. I said, no problem.
Did he call you and let you know?
Haji called me.
Okay. So we look at that, and this is me, the conspiracy theorist, because I first and foremost, I am a conspiracy theorist. There was rumours that ticket sales weren't doing so good. I'm just going to lay it out there. I'm not saying it's true because I haven't got access to the ticket numbers.
Right.
So there was some rumours, and Dan Azeez has quite rightly so addressed that online and saying, I'd never lie about an injury. I am injured, and obviously now the fight's moving to your call. There's scepticism, but I want you to know on behalf of the fans, the scepticism isn't on Dan Azeez, because we know that he's not a guy that just pulls out or, you know, is true to his word, etc., etc. But there's scepticism of possibly what's around it. I mean, your thoughts on that? I'm not saying that I'm right.
I'm going to be honest. I heard the same thing. So my thing is, I just don't see him doing that because, I mean, as a man and as a fighter, I mean, you got your pride. You know what I mean? So your pride should be worth more than ticket sales. You know what I mean? You got to get out there and do your thing. So you're not worrying about the crowd. You're worrying about the guy in front of you. So my thing is, you know, why would he do that?
When we talk about the injury, how long do you think it will be? Because back injuries are hit and miss, and it tends to, once you get a back injury, it will always haunt you. It always comes back.
Right.
But realistically, as his trainer, I don't know if you've sat down and had that conversation yet, but when do you think, you know, we will see this fight? Because it is a fight us fans wanted to see.
Well, to be honest, I haven't really spoken to him about it. You know what I mean? When he told me, you know, that the fight was off, he went home. I was in a hotel. And then Khalil's dad said, okay, you and your daughter, I'm kidnapping you guys and I'm bringing you to Liverpool. And here we are.
And that's the end of that. Listen, Buddy, I know you've got the press conference. In fact, jump on camera. Is your daughter all right to say a quick hello?
Yeah, she's fine. Man.
Come in. That way, just so you don't, yeah. Oh, can you get round? No, in fact, yeah, she's good. We've got to introduce Buddy McGirt's daughter. In fact, let us know. Introduce yourself for us.
Hello, my name is Chyna. Nice to meet everybody. Hello.
Chyna, what is your thing? Because I know what it is because I stalk your dad's social media. So, but let us know a little bit about yourself.
I'm a footballer. I've been playing since I was 4, and I've been playing professionally over in Israel.
What is American football? I know you call it soccer. What is it like as in popularity in America compared to over here? Because it's like boxing, football's huge in the UK.
In the recent years, it's grown a lot. As far as the women's side, we're still struggling on that side. But on a national level, the women's side is definitely bringing a lot more attention than the men do. But it's growing, and now that Messi is over at Miami, everybody loves it now. Everybody's watching. Ticket sales are through the roof.
Okay, so that is an advantage, because I was going to ask, is there any politics involved? Say, for example, you wanted to come and fight, got boxing on the brain, come and play for a female football team in the UK?
So as far as overseas, it's not that political. It's just more of if you have a good agent, if you're well exposed. In the States, it is very political. They typically look at the girls from the big universities that win the big titles and things like that. So I was fortunate enough to have my agent take a chance on me, and it's been paying off. So.
Well, listen, I'm going to let you get on with it. Absolute pleasure to meet you. Like I said, I've seen you on the social media. Keep it up, and maybe we'll see you on a UK pitch soon.
I hope so. That's the dream. That's the dream. Thank you.
Thank you very much.